Hello everybody, welcome back to He Is Coming Kingmaker Runs. It's been 9 days since I last played, so I might be a little rusty. We'll take out the woodland stuff and see how we get on. Very little going on around. Oh, there's like a nice little triangle here perhaps. Right, let's start with a leather vest and... what have you got going on? Lots of healing. Lots and lots and lots of healing. On hit, gain 2 thorns. Sure. We'll go with that. Are we going to... yeah, we're going to go to that first. There's very little of interest around here so far. Second leather vest? And then... I don't think we need to crack whetstone if we're doing this thorn stuff. So... grab one of those. One of these. Some of that. Touch that. 7 of 15 health now. You know what? I'm going to do this. That's just convenient. Oh, I got an edge as well? On hit, gain 1 armor, gain gold. Give me the armor. And then take me to the horse, and we can go looking for a cauldron. Would you look at that? I'll start get 4 thorns. Bears are no bother. That'll start get 2 thorns. Another spiny chestnut. That's the one we touched on our way through. And give him 2 random items. Do I think I can win yet? We have the same attack stat, the same speed. We are going to hurt them for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on their first attack. We're going to hit them first, so we're going to hit them for 10. Then they're going to heal up. Back to 20. That'll start getting armor equals to lost health, doesn't matter. Then we'll be at the same health. We'll be hitting each other for 2 apiece, but we'll get 2 thorns on hit and 1 armor back. So I think we win. So I'm going to do this boss fight now to maximize our inventory space. So they heal straight back up to full. But now they're effectively hitting us for 1. And we're hitting them for 4. So in fact, they don't even get through any of our health, which is lovely. This guy just has a lot of armor. That'll start steal 5 health. We don't have any armor, deal 2 damage. Go another leather vest. Then let's go see if this has anything we want to buy and then do an anti-clockwise loop. Battle start, if your health is full, gain 1 thorn at turn start for the rest of battle. Yeah. Alright, so we are getting very thorny. None of that, thanks. None of that either. There's another golem. Right now we're going to go straight over to this oil. We're already faster than them, so give me the pip of armor. Is that graves? Or is that the stones where weapons are found? Because they look like gravestones, but they don't have the usual other stuff around it? Oh, it's runes. Wounded, trigger a random battle start item. Double thorns, or extra thorns, or extra thorns, or thorns. If you have exactly one item with exposed, it triggers an additional time. Wounded, re-trigger the last triggered wounded item. So it would be Echo Rune, trigger a random battle start item. I guess we could get rid of this leather vest. Or battle start gain 1 thorn. I don't want this battle start occurring in preference of one of these occurring, so I'm going to do this. Then let's go... Oh wait, I don't need to touch this, I've already touched that. Well, we're here now. Gold insists there's a... or indicates there's a trader around. We've done a cauldron. We could do spiny chestnut stone steak. Oh! Ironbark shield. Battle start. If your health is full, gain 1 armor at turn start for the rest of battle. Well then, I guess I'm not cooking with the stone steak. 5 attack is a lot. And we've just got rid of some of our armor, so this explosive arrow is going to be more effective, which is a problem. Although, hold on. Turn start if the enemy doesn't have any damage. Any armor. When we hit them, we get 1 armor. So that should be fine. We get 5 more there. Battle start if your health is full, gain 1 thorn at the start of battle. On hit, gain 2 thorns, that's 3. Battle start if your health is full, gain 1 armor at the start of the rest, turn start for the rest of the battle. It's going to be close as to whether we win, but we already have the oils and edges that are going to help us, so it's not like we're going to get much stronger anytime soon. So it begs the question, should I just take the fight now? I'm pretty happy with my edge. Well, we can get the last of our oils. And then I guess we're just going to take this fight and hope we win. Right, they're hitting for 5. We're healing for 2 each turn. I think we're going to win between our thorns and the rest. Lovely. We do need to get our health back for battle start. If your health is full, gain armor. And if your health is full, gain 1 thorn. Can I get to that fire in time? Yes. Lovely. Right. Redwood roast. And then we can cook again in a moment. And, oh, we could golem them. That would be the other decision to make. Where was that cauldron? Not near... it's not far, but it's not close to a teleporter. We saw multiple golems already, didn't we? There's a golem right here. So, I'm going to do this. That puts us at 25. We need a fire for this knight. Gets us back to 25. Do I need a fairy? Not really. I don't see us getting a full leather set anytime today. But this heals us for 4. This gives us 3 base and 1 speed. Haven't even looked at what this guy's doing yet. Battle start, gain health. Wounded, restore to full health. First turn, get 4 attack. While enemy strikes, deal 2 damage less while you have armor. There's a problem for us with 2 attack. Our thorns will still do something, but... Turn start, restore 1 health. If your health is full, gain 2 armor. Bunch of armor, gain 1 additional strike. That's good for us because our thorns will be very high during their initial strike. In fact, I will then do this and go back to that golem. And then I'm going to come back here because this is closer to unexplored ground. Losing 2 money is obviously no fun. Jewelry box over there. I wouldn't mind getting to a diamond leather vest if the opportunity arises. How much thorn are we getting now in our first turn? We hit, we get 2. This is 4 for 6. That makes 12. That's 13. If they hit us twice, that's 26. That leaves them on not very much health. When they're wounded, they restore to full health, though, which is very rude. I would love to see... Oh, wait. Gain 2 thorns for each armor removed by the enemy's first strike. I would like that. I'd also like that. I'd also like a lot of extra room for things. Because I want to keep this in chance of getting a diamond leather vest. Our health is still full. There's another teleporter down here. Don't need that. Let's go up to here. Farm. I don't need strikes. I need them to have strikes, which is the other type of item I would like to get to. Turn start, spend 1 armor to gain 2 thorns. This... No. This. Battle start, if you have this full, gain 1 armor at turn start for the rest of battle. That will go before this will. Oh, there's so much stuff I want. Do I think I win this fight? That's a great question. They don't hit very hard, they just heal a bunch. They hit quite hard on their very first strike. But only once. Or twice, because of Swift Strike Cloak. But it's going to hurt them worse. Alright, we'll do that. You're at full health. If I leave you, I can't go back to you. That's annoying. 19 money. That would be great, because we're always going to have armor every turn. So I don't want to reroll that yet. Can we win? Fantastic question. Where'd the stun come from? Oh, about to start to stun the enemy for one turn. Alright, so that wounds them. They heal back up to full. Then it's just a race of attrition. I think we win looking at the health. Good. Alright then. I will grab this. What have you got going on? Explosives. Goody. Gain 2 thorns for each armor removed by enemy's first strike. Alright, we're getting very thorny. Where do I want to go? Doesn't really matter to me. When you regain thorns, gain 1 attack instead. Now, that could be a pivot. This apparently, somebody in comments told me that this wouldn't gain 2 thorns. This would be gain thorns once and get 1 attack for that once. But this would be gain 1 attack every turn if your health starts full. Not that we can afford this right now, so slightly less to think about. Let's go touch this fire, I hope. Good, that gets us back to full health. I'd love to see a gnome get a second edge on our weapon. Or, well, we haven't seen any graves yet. I was going to say the special golem that does extra upgrades. Turn start, gain 2 armor, lose 1 health. No. Wounded, gain thorns equal to enemy attack. Probably not. Like 5 thorns is 5 damage once. I don't think I'm taking any of this right now. Well, actually, we're not going to be faster than this guy. This is 3 armor and the thorns bonus. This is 4 armor and speed that we're not going to get faster than them anyway. So we could pivot over. We lose 1 armor, but we get an extra bunch of thorns on wounded. So that's something, I guess. Cows? Oh, it's the special village. I just asked for this. What would I upgrade? Great question. It's not going to be this because we just got rid of that. So, other options. We can't do the thing that was here in the front spot because we just got rid of it. Can't do the food, can't do a rare or an uncommon. So it's basically a choice between golden redwood roast and golden spiny chestnut. That's the decision we have to make. 10 more health will mean 2 more attacks that we can take. They're going to do a lot of bomb damage. or 6 more thorns is just 6 damage once. So I'm going to do this. It's one of the few very simple ways to get markedly stronger. What do you have to share? Gnome is one of the others. We're not going to get there before this. Before this fight, but we might as well aspire to be over there. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. We increased our max health, but have not healed up that missing max health. And we don't have a teleporter that directly close to a fire that I'm aware of. If I had been paying slightly more attention, we probably could have made it that far in the moment of my not paying attention, but this means we are going to be at a disadvantage for this fight, damn it. Alright. We are not going to make up that difference in health. Oh, and they got like 13 extra. Damn. Alright, we'll do one more. Grab me a cherry. And a stick. And some shoes. What you got? You got a couple of chests, a couple more chests, and oil. Let's do a little lap here, because then by the time we've done the lap, we'll be able to possibly afford anything that's in that tent. Well, we're doing well for food. But that's no good to me without... Well, we kind of have to do this, right? That's just worthwhile. So, we're probably keeping those for the long term. What are they looking at? First time the enemy takes damage from a bomb, double it. They don't have any bombs. They have less attack than us, less speed than us, as much health as us. I think we just win, right? Restore 1 health every other turn. We hit them for 5 on the first turn, we hit them for 5 on the second turn. Spend 2 armor to get 3 speed and 1 attack. They don't have any armor for that. Battle start, if you have less speed than the enemy, gain attack equal to your speed. They get 2 attack from that. So we hit them first for 5. Then they hit us for 6. And then we hit them for 5 again and we win. Plus we have our thorns to back us up. So actually we win much faster than that. Also we have 5 armor that I entirely forgot about, so... Oh. That worked even though they didn't have armor to spend. Unexpected, but fine. Give me just attack on that. Now we have 5 for this. First time the enemy becomes wounded, trigger all your wounded items. No. Whenever you lose speed, restore that much health. Also, no. Show me an interesting grave. And also a golem, please. We can't cook those. I can touch this right next to those. I will wait to do this grave. No, we can get rid of the glove that we're holding. When you deal non-weapon damage, deal 1 more. It's just the thorns right now. Battle start, give the enemy freeze equal to half your speed. That's pretty good. They're attacking twice. Doing some exploding and some healing. These look more like boots than gloves to me, but, you know. It is what it is. 8 speed is nice. There was... Hold on. Just down here, we were looking at this. Whenever you lose speed, restore that much health. We don't have anything that removes speed yet, so... Not viable. I need to find a horse. Let's see what this looking glass has to say. Honey? It's interesting. There's a horse. An edge. On hit, gain 2 thorns, take 1 damage. On hit, deal 1 damage. Just a straight up hitting machine today. I would like this, but I... No, I guess I can do that. Then we will touch that. Scooch up here to our horsey friend. That was much further out of my way than I was expecting. Okay. There's another grave just here. There's nowhere else near me to do anything. Give me speed, because we have this special item that works in collaboration with that. Grave's going to be down here by the bones. Battle start, gain armor equal to lost health. Turn start, gain 2 armor and lose 1 health. Giant club. Gain armor equal to lost health. We see a fairy recently. Feel like I did. That could have been at the end of the last run too. I guess it was at the end of the last run. Oh no, it's right there. Okay. In which case, I think I'm going to fairy this. That's not bad. We need a fire, I would say. We're not healing in any other capacity right now. But also, take me to a new cauldron. Do this. Is there a teleporter to touch around here? Not really. Looks like the rune stone is up here. There's some semi-feasible options for that stuff. Right, we'll touch that. Oh, look, a golem. Battle start if you're not at full health. Get to full health. Speaking of which, I would really like to be at full health. Going into the fight. Alright, with our attack, I am not afraid. Not with the thorns helping as well. Battle start, if your health is full, gain 2 armor and deal 2 damage 2 times extra. Gain additional strikes. Battle start item, gain additional strike. We don't have any... we have some thorns, but not tons. That's slightly more thorns. I'd rather do that than... Where was this cauldron we went to very recently? Just there. Alright. Second one of those. Another one of them. Working up to our full HP. That is the thing what I thought it was. Now we're at full HP again. More graves. I'm going to do this. Let's touch that to make this a little easier, I hope. There's no skulls in this section of graves. So I guess maybe it's like half a biome that got overridden by this. I probably actually want to think about Swift Striking at this point with so much attack stat. That's probably viable. I'm going to do the fight now that we're at full health, and we want to make more room for one of these in a moment. I think we'll get there. Oh no, you doubled your base attack to 2. Good job, buddy. Good job. Right. There's a couple of the big regular stuff I would like to find again. The special golem, the gnome, the usual stuff. Try and chew through some of these biomes. If we come across a cauldron, I'd be happy about it. I probably should have taken the whetstone there on reflection. Are we going to get to even... What is that? Cherry blade. Battle start and exposed. Deal 4 damage. Interesting. They got a lot of thorns. They're doing some explosive damage. I'll do this. We'll try and find one of these two things to update in a combination. We found honey all on our own again. Is there a teleporter within reasonable range of this? Yes. No idea what a fight with honeybee looks like right now. None of those. That is what I was thinking about for honey, because then we could double all of our HP gains. Now, do we have teleporter next to a cauldron. Not next enough. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Now, can I get to that bonfire? Probably not. Can I get to this bonfire? Also probably not. I can get to this regular fire. Be better than nothing. I never touched that one. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting to a bonfire in the few steps that I have left. Fine, there was one next to a regular fire just here. Uh-oh. Thorns. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. If we'd had more health, we would have made it. Damn. Alright, for now, thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.